All right, welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. George Wright III with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education. And we are off to a start of the week. I hope you're having a great week so far. And we got a lot of things happening on the Daily Mastermind podcast this week. I hope that you have had a great, restful weekend. We've got a lot of things that I want to be able to cover with you. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about the efforts that you're using to surround yourself with positive people and the right people, because it's time for you to let go of relationships that are holding you back. Look, we all have goals in areas of business, finance, relationships. And so the question you have to ask yourself is, why don't we all have success in those areas? If you're seeing people setting goals and everyone's talking about success in these areas, and the answer is your standards. That's an answer that Tony Robbins would give, because the only thing that will change your life, change your business, change your relationships, is that you absolutely must raise your standards. So to get rid of negative people, to find good people, surround yourself with people that will help you. This is a huge strategy that I think you may not put enough effort and time into. And so what we want to do today is I want to talk to you about raising your standards for your inner circle. And I found a really great article by Tony Robbins, actually. And it's one that can give you some perspective and also give you some solutions, because you've heard that saying, if you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room. And I want you to really think about your life right now, and I want you to think about if that's the case. The idea that you are the average of the people that you surround yourself with has been around for a long time, and it's totally true. And if you're not utilizing the principle of that idea, then you've got to start to do it. So why is it so important? Why did I create the prosperity pillars? And the fourth one on the list was surround yourself with positive people. Well, because every aspect of your life is influenced by the people that are around you. And it's mainly because you adopt their empowering beliefs. You see life as happening to you or for you, whether or not you're positive or negative, just benefits of surrounding yourself with positive people versus negative people will absolutely translate to your life. And so surrounding yourself with positive people, good people, successful people, it's going to have a direct relation to your life. So think about who it is that you're around most of the time, and think about where you are in life and see if you can draw a correlation. I have a feeling that you can. And so how you surround yourself with good people, that's what I want to talk with you about today. And the reason I say not just successful people, but positive people, is because positive people are going to help you to bring those factors and those characteristics that you need for success. And, just successful people don't always do that. And I'm not saying that they're mutually exclusive. Obviously, you can have positive, successful people, but you can also have negative, successful people as well. So I want to give you some suggestions from this article I got from Tony. And, I want you to just think about how you can apply it to your life. What is it that you can do in your life to do this? And the first, most important suggestion is that proximity is power. So decide to surround yourself with greatness. See, we all have goals in our life. We have objectives that we want to accomplish. So what are the objectives in your life? The pursuit you choose to invest your time with is really a reflection of your standards or your beliefs that you currently have. So what are your relationships? If you're trying to grow your business, why would you choose to hang around people that bring negativity or distraction from your business? If you want to have a successful relationship, why would you choose to surround yourself with distractions for that relationship? The number one way to begin to surround yourself with positivity is to make the decision right now that you're going to raise your standards on who it is you have in your life. Maybe you've just gotten used to having certain people around and they're your comfort zone, but don't let fear or whatever everyone thinks, right, ruin your life. And if your life is not going in the direction you want it to be, or even if it is going in the direction you want it to be, it's time to level up and surround yourself with greatness. People that have goals and dreams that align with you. People that are anxious to be able to help and support you, and you're anxious to help and support them. That's a real big key. The second suggestion is let go of negative relationships. Do you consider yourself to be a go-getter? I'm kind of reading a couple things right out of this article from Tony now. yet if you consider yourself to be a go-getter, but your business partners and team lack ambition, are you searching, for example, for the next level of success, but you're being held back by the people around you? Well, identifying the people in your life who are bringing you down in it's kind of that first step that you've got to take in order to level up your life. So let go of negative relationships that take more than they give, that consume your time. The best way to determine who these individuals are is to think about how you feel when you are around those people. Do you feel good? Do you feel like you're ready and ambitious and excited to take on challenges? Or do you feel upset, unsure about yourself, not in control of your emotions? You're always dealing with things. Our emotions exist to tell us things. They're an indicator. Are you feeling drained? Are you fearful or agitated? Or do you feel energy? Do you feel happy? Do you feel excited? That's a good indicator. Determine what's driving your decisions to stay in the relationships you have right now so that you can sort of change your mindset and realize why you have people in your life and why you don't. Be specific with your intent of the network that you're around. The third suggestion I have is identify positive people. Just as you likely have negative relationships in your life, Tony says you probably have some positive people in your corner as well. But they don't all have to be the same, right? So you can have a little bit of a mixture, but you're going to benefit from the diversity in your relationships if you still can focus on identifying and bringing more positive people into your life. These are smart people, hardworking people, dreamers and visionaries, positive thinkers. Look to diversify the type of people you have in your life, but maintain that most of them have a positive outlook. Because there are different types of people that will bring value to you. They might be supportive. They may be the ones that are more risk takers. They may be people that are hardworking and focused. They might be people that are super smart or smarter than you. Diversify the people you have in your life. Make sure you're not the smartest one in the room, but make sure they have a common element of positivity. The fourth suggestion is join a professional group. If you want to accelerate your success, it's important to surround yourself with people in that same field or area that you're in. Finding a mentor is an excellent way to surround yourself with successful people. Tony will tell you that no one does it alone, and he himself has had many mentors throughout his life. And many of the mentors I have had have also had mentors of their own. You can join mastermind groups. You can join professional groups. You can work with a business coach. All of these things are not only going to bring positivity, but help you to overcome your limiting beliefs. And they're going to help you to step past, it's that idea I've given you before about belief transference. When you're around people that have been successful, they're positive, they're exciting, they're ambitious, they're risk takers, it's going to seem easier. It's going to seem a little more, that confidence is going to exude. You're going to soak up some of that professional success mindset. And so get around people that are positive, successful, knowledgeable, and expand your social group in your professional groups as well. The last thing that I'm going to say, and is in this article, is get outside your comfort zone. It's like Tony says, all growth starts outside your comfort zone. So surround yourself with people who are willing to push you outside your comfort zone. See, a lot of times we try to get people around us that make us feel comfortable, that tell us what we want to hear. The best friends in the world that you have are the ones that don't tell you what you want to hear, they tell you what you need to hear. And very few of us have those in our life because everyone wants to impress each other. Everyone wants to tell everybody what they want to hear. And the bottom line is this: if you want to grow, you've got to get outside your comfort zone. You have to be willing to see the areas that you need to expand your skills, abilities, communication, personality, whatever it is, right? You need to get outside your comfort zone. Now, I had a whole bunch of quotes from individuals all over the world like John Wooden and Tony Robbins and Mark Twain and Oprah and Jim Rohn and Warren Buffett. They just over and over and over and over, they talk about it's better to hang out with people better than you. It's better to surround yourself with people that lift you up. It's better to take people that push you outside your comfort zone. Tony Robbins also says we all get what we tolerate in ourselves, but also in other people. See, we're so difficult and so hard on ourselves, and yet we're not applying that same litmus test, that same filter to people in our life. So what I want you to do is I want you to really question whether they're good, bad, or indifferent, I want you to question everyone that's in your life right now and what they are contributing or taking away from the goals that you want to have. Because if you're listening to this podcast, you have a desire to create your best life. You have a desire to unleash your true potential. But let's make sure that the people in your life are not working against you and that aren't keeping you from creating the life that you were meant to live. That's my message for today. I hope it's something that brings you value. I hope you'll share this with at least one person. If you're getting value from the podcast, help us out and share it. Share it with somebody that you feel would benefit. And it would mean the world to us. I think it would mean the world to someone else that might be looking for some information and needing some help and positivity as well. So anyway, have an amazing week. Look forward to talking with you tomorrow. And once again, this is George Wright III, and this has been the Daily Mastermind.